Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are going to do the final test for LR Majin Vegeta by taking him into the Pure Saiyans Extreme Super Battle Road. So obviously this is definitely the harder of the stages of not only just available at the moment, but that can, Majin Vegeta can actually be run on. So it'll be interesting to see just how well he can actually perform in this stage. I really wanted to save all of those AGL orbs for Majin Vegeta, but we won't get a super attack with Goku if we do that. But I think we can do this. We don't need to super attack with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. We're just going to deal, obviously, extra damage with him. But I'm going to go ahead and activate an item turn 1, because we kind of need it. And then let's go ahead and do this. Although Majin Vegeta, I've just realised, is in slot 7, so we're actually not going to be able to save all these AGL orbs for him, because there's barely any orbs in the bottom right now, so we're not going to have orbs for everybody on the next turn. But Super Vegeta, of course, able to get the guaranteed stun for 1 turn, so we take Goten out of the mix. Of course, we then get super attacked. So Super Vegeta, of course, one of those units that really needs to get hit with a normal attack first before he gets super attacked to get his big defense buff. But obviously the item active keeps us safe, and then version Z Goku is busted, so of course he's all good here. And then let's see, I guess we go for, let's stun Trunks. I actually can, look at this, I actually can keep all of these orbs here for Majin Vegeta. That's actually crazy. So you can stun you, because then you're attacking you and blocking with type advantage, and then you can go for the attack lower on him. So actually, we should be perfectly fine to survive this turn. Although, yeah, we got the Whis active still. I was going to say, the Xeno Vegeta at the end getting super attacked by Goten would be pretty bad. But other than that, we should be good here. And then that sets us up for a good turn for Majin Vegeta. Double super from this Vegeta is really good to get double defense raise, and then of course we take a super attack. So this shouldn't do too much. Yeah, 71k, that's not too bad. And then after you lower his attack, we should only take normal double digit damage from the normals. There we go. Alright, so we got Majin Vegeta. This is actually a pretty decent rotation because we can get over in a flash from the Super Saiyan 3. I'm going to keep this rotation like this actually, because this works out quite well. We get quite a few links active here as well, which is good. It does mean we can't super attack with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but I really want to see how this turn plays out with the big super attack from Majin Vegeta. So let's go ahead and do this. Grab all of these for you. Get a pretty solid heal off of that as well. And then, if you're not dead, then obviously Super Vegeta will be able to take him out. So, I'm going to, let's heal up and use a Princess Snake. So we do have a little bit of damage reduction. His defense for this turn is 189k. So, not great, but not terrible. And let's see what we can do here. Because, obviously, a big part of him, like his AoE is quite powerful, but obviously the big RNG is the stun. So, 5.1 million, that's pretty good for an AoE attack. Did not get any stuns though. And look at this, with the Princess Snake active, he still took 50k from Trunks. He took a lot less from Goten, because obviously Goten has been attack lowered. But yeah, I think considering, like I say, this is one of the hardest Extreme Super Battle Road stages, let alone the fact, obviously, it's one of the hardest ones that we can run Majin Vegeta on. But like, I don't know if he's quite cut out for an event of this level, unfortunately. But we will see. We will strive on to the end to actually finish the run, because we've got a lot of good defense around us. We've got the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, who can potentially stun as well. Obviously, the Super Vegeta, even though we're floating one of them off, being able to stun for the duration of 1 turn is obviously very, very powerful. It's not a chance to stun, it's 100%, and then that unit is not doing any more attacks on you for the whole of the rest of the turn. So this is definitely one of the better turns for Majin Vegeta, because look at this, we're getting all this extra ki and support. We're only missing out on Saiyan Pride and Legendary Power. So I think we definitely want to try and stun you with Super Saiyan 3, because obviously you'll do the most damage to Majin Vegeta. And then we can get the full 24 ki super here as well. And then I think we probably want to attack lower U. See, I really want to try playing out this turn without an item active here, but the problem is, like, if we don't stun Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks with either of these attacks and then he supers, we just die. So, unfortunately, it's a bit too risky to do that. I mean, this is ESBR, right? Like, most people don't try and do no item runs. You should be using items in ESBR most of the time. And any team that can get you through to the end, especially if you don't have to use all 8 items, then you've had a pretty good run. But this Majin Vegeta definitely is a unit that needs to be protected with defensive items. So we do get to stun Gotenks. We also get the additional attack, which means Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta does a bit more damage because the enemy is attacking is stunned. So let's see. We got the full 24 key with support. Can we stun Gohan? 5.9. Now that is a pretty good AoE attack right there. Yeah, unfortunately no crits, so the type disadvantage means we don't do a lot of damage. But yeah, I don't know if that... I mean, these guys do have quite a bit of health, but it didn't seem like we took a huge amount of health off of Gohan with the type neutral. Obviously, crits are going to make a pretty big difference. With you being stunned, actually, I think we just go ahead and do this, right? Because unless Super Vegeta gets super attacked in slot 1, he's not really going to take any damage. And then he just stuns Gohan for the turn. And then we go ahead and do this. We'll keep all these AGL orbs in the middle here. So we can grab these for you. So there you go. We have a nice selection of those in the middle. I think we have version Z Goku on the next turn. So we're going to be getting that nice rotation. Even though he's not giving as much support as Xeno Vegeta, he is giving him legendary power. So should be a pretty solid turn for Majin Vegeta as well. Because, I mean, with this kind of strategy, you could, you know, bring items more like... Obviously, you want to bring... I would say you want to bring Whis pretty much all the time. One of the best items for Extreme Super Battle, right? But with this kind of strategy, you could even potentially bring, like, the Ghost Ushers. The only problem is, like, if you don't get good RNG with your stun attempts, then obviously you're going to be in a spot of trouble. So, we'll go ahead and go try and stun you again. And then AoE. So, let's see what links we get here. Yeah, so we've got Legendary Power now, we've got Shattering the Limit, we're not getting Saiyan Pride or Royal Lineage, but still a pretty decent set of links being active here. We don't have an item active at the moment. What is Vegeta's defense? 202k. So, are we going to... The problem is, if we don't stun again with Super Saiyan 3, then we could potentially be in danger here. We are on full health. Let's go ahead and see how this plays out here. If Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta gets the stun, then we should be all good. And then, of course, maybe Majin Vegeta, we can actually get that sweet RNG on his actual AoE attack. Alright, we get the stun. Gohan supering Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta would kind of put my mind at ease here, but he's not going to do that. 5.5 million. Can we get some stuns? No stuns. We do crit Gohan, though, so that is some pretty big damage. Obviously, remember, with the Goku on rotation, he's giving that Majin Vegeta the extra 20% crit chance as part of his passive. Shame we didn't attack Gohan, because he's basically dead here. Now, this Vegeta's been built up a little bit. He's only at 160, though. So I think we'll probably just go ahead and do this. Activate an Icarus here. The first hit's coming from Gohan, so that obviously activates our extra defense. Oh, and yeah, I guess Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is stunned. Actually, I didn't need to do that, did I? At the start of the turn, I was looking at the symbols appear above their heads, and I was mainly looking at Gohan, and the Gotenks one didn't appear quickly enough. I've completely forgot he was stunned, so kind of a waste of an item there. But we are going to finish them off here. We are going to get the Dokkan attack here as well. But we will take them out. Oh, wow, that was awful. What's going on? I'm failing all over the place. Didn't realise Gotenks was stunned. Didn't realise the Dokkan bar was almost full. Missed the nodes in the middle. Shocking. But yeah, Majin Vegeta, like I said, I feel like this stage is maybe a little bit too difficult for him. Just because of the amount of damage that he takes without an item active. And then, of course, the AoE damage wasn't really that crazy. I wasn't expecting to do a lot to Gotenks without getting a crit. But I feel like we did a lot less damage to Gohan than I would have liked. Because, as we talked about in the previous video, his defense is... No one really... Like, his offense isn't bad. It's just the fact that for how kind of bad he is defensively, you kind of would hope he was a little bit better offensively, right, to offset it. Because if you have a unit that has fairly bad defense, but they're putting out like a 10 million attack stat or something, then it's not really quite so bad. But yeah, this is definitely a little bit more troublesome. So we can't get the 18 key super, so we might as well just grab these so we can get the definite super for Super Vegeta. And then we potentially, if we're lucky, don't need an item to be active. So let's go ahead and do this, because we are going to get potentially get the stun here with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And then Majin Vegeta does obviously have the chance to stun on his single attack super as well. So, of course, Super Saiyan 3 can tank a super in slot 1. We still take quite a bit of damage from it, but not too bad. And then we get the stun. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta has been on point with actually getting the stuns in this run. I'm very much appreciative of that. So, and then, yeah, even if Majin Vegeta doesn't stun Vegeta Jr. here, he's got type advantage, so shouldn't take too much damage. Hey, we actually got the stun. Let's go. Alright, and then Super Vegeta, he hasn't been hit first, so his attack stat's not too crazy, but he is going to get a guaranteed crit. So, yeah, not bad damage. Okay, so, now we get the Icarus active. This is probably a good turn here if we use a Princess Snake. We are going to have massive defense here. Hang on, what's your... Yeah, see, this Vegeta starts off with more defense, and he's going to get more as he's getting hit. So I think we probably can put him in slot 1 here. Although, of course, if we put Super Vegeta in slot 1, we do get to instantly stun somebody, which is so valuable, like... Because otherwise, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is taking those 3 extra attacks, and if one of them is a super, then obviously it would have been a much smarter idea to do this. So we've got a big defense buff from the Icarus support memory. So if we go ahead and do this... Also, I've spent all this time thinking about this, and they're both stunned. So... this has been a this has been a great video of me not realizing how to play the game properly. Good times. Alright, so big damage to you, because yeah, I keep forgetting, because obviously I'm so used to bringing Super Vegeta in these videos that we've been using Majin Vegeta on, and he only stuns for the 1 turn, except both the stuns we got last time, one was from Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and the other one was from Majin Vegeta, so they were actual proper 2-turn stuns, which would have been very good to actually remember. Alright, so we got the we got no item active again here, but we do have a pretty good setup because we got Xeno Vegeta for the support. So if we go ahead and do this, now we can actually get the AoE, and then we'll do this. So I think we should be all good here without using an item, I think. Although I guess if it's still always a risk. If Majin Vegeta gets super attacked, then things will be looking quite bad. But we're on full health. If Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta continues this streak of actually stunning the person that he's super attacking, then we will be pretty set here. So, hey, there we go. Look at it. I think this is like, has he got like 100% stun rate in this video or something? So, oh, look at this. So we're going to get it on you as well? Of course. So we get the stun on the one who's already stunned. And then 26k. So that's type neutral without an item active with the 40% support from Xeno Vegeta. So that is quite a bit more damage than you would probably want to be taking in this kind of situation. So now I guess we just, you just get taken out. You're already stunned. How many times is he attacking me? 2. So is he going to super in the first slot there? It's very possible that he does. Super Vegeta's defense only 100k before getting hit. Yeah, I think it's not really worth it at this point. I don't want to die right at this final part. So we'll go ahead and do this. I've made enough mistakes in this video as it is. So yeah, let me know down below. I'm sure it happens to everyone sometimes, right? It's not just me. It's not because I'm getting distracted recording or anything like that. But yeah, forgetting that the enemy's stunned. Great job. Do you survive this turn? You probably do, actually, because Super Vegeta hasn't been hit. So it's a shame we didn't get anyone that could have kept him stunned here, because it would be cool for Majin Vegeta to get the finish. Well, actually, he probably will, right? Because Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is not really going to do a lot of damage. So let's actually finish it off with a final explosion, because we could get the single target, but we'll go ahead and finish with the actual final explosion here. The Whis is active, so even if he super attacks, we're not going to take any damage in slot 1. And Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, not known for his damage. Oh, he didn't stun right at the last second. There you go. He stunned every single other time. And honestly, this was the one turn where it really didn't matter if he didn't stun or not. So 5.6 million. No crit, so he doesn't take him out. Wow. 12k. That's what, type neutral. He's been attack lowered once. And then a Whis active, and he's still taking 12k. So you think, like, a lot of LRs in this kind of situation, again, I know Pure Saiyans is really hard, but a lot of LRs in this situation, with a support unit on rotation, the enemy attack lowered, and a Whis active, a lot of LRs would just be taking double-digit damage, and he still took 12k. So, yeah, I mean, we made it through to the end, but we used most of our items, and, yeah, I don't know. I do still like Majin Vegeta. I think I will use them on my Super Saiyan 2 team now over the STR one, but when it comes to the much harder content, unless you're using an item pretty much every time he's on rotation, then maybe he's not quite cut out for it. But let me know what you guys think of him down below. Do you think he is the worst LR EZA? Do you think it's Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Tell me what you think of Majin Vegeta down below in the comment section. And also, let me know if you ever had one of these brain fail runs. Because this was, if I was a more proud man, I would not upload this video. But hey, we'll make mistakes sometimes. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.